Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for a Sunday evening video, or Sunday night video, I should say, right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling page, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video and hit that subscribe button down below, and subscribe to all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, share this video all over the internet. But most importantly, tap that bell, turn on my notifications so you never miss an upload, and YouTube can send out my notifications to you, and you get my notifications so when I go live and all that other good stuff. That's it. So, all right, we are June the 7th, 2020. Just got done watching NXT Takeover in your house on the WWE Network for that low price of $9.99. So, Takeover happened, and it was a great show. Once again, a new champion. I'll get to that in a minute, which makes me very happy. We had Adam Cole, baby! Insane. We had Killer Cross and Tommaso Ciampa going on, and well, you know how that went. We had a 6-woman tag with Mia Yim, Tegan Nox, and Shotzi Blackheart taking on Dakota Kai, Candice LeRae, and Raquel Gonzalez. We also had Keith Lee taking on Johnny Gargano for the NXT excuse me, the NXT North American title. We also had Finn Balor taking on Damian Priest, and we also had for the NXT Women's title Charlotte Flair defending against Rhea Ripley and my third wife Io Shirai. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So come in the chat. Let's have a nice big chat. Hopefully we will go like about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Who knows? Depends how many people we get in the room. But that's that. And we already got people in the room. So let's get to that before we get to the review. And hopefully my computer does not lag. And if it does, fuck you, man! My good buddy VIP Regan, my good buddy Matt, put it in the books. Yes. Well, hopefully the New York Mets will be putting it in the books this season, if there is a season. These idiots can't agree on a fucking season. They wanted to be 114 games, and the money be deferred or something like that. And I can't agree on that. It's all about the money. You fucking idiots. Can we get at least some sort of season this year? I don't care if the Mets and Yankees are in the same fucking division, even though the Yankees suck. The Yankees ain't going anywhere. Who cares? So, you know, I want some baseball. I don't care if it's without fans. Can we just have some sort of season this year? I don't care if it goes through November 26th. If it goes to Thanksgiving, I don't care. Just have some baseball, please. I mean, we're getting a football season, even though it's without fans. I don't care as long as I see my Niners. That's all I ask. Fans in the stands, just the players and the coaches and the referees and the camera crew. You know, we're getting hockey. Yes, hockey's coming back in July. I think July. What was it? July 2nd, I believe, is when the so-called playoffs start. This new 4-team playoffs is going to start. I can't wait for that. Basketball's starting July 31st. That's pretty good. Not that I care because I don't watch much basketball. And they're a team to watch out for. The Brooklyn Nets. Mark Royce, they'll be probably in the Eastern Conference Finals. But we'll see. Anyway, so not that bullshit. Let's talk NXT. And I will be talking about NXT. Jordan Daos says, yo, what's up? Jordan? Michael Jordan? No. in your house. Yes, we are in your house, not my house, but in your house, not your house specifically, but it's in your house. Adam Cole is my favorite. Well, he's my favorite too. I think everybody loves Adam Cole, baby. Follow him on Twitch. He plays a lot of video games, specifically Final Fantasy VII Remake. He's been playing the crap out of that game. That's that. And my, if the well, on my end, it's kind of lagging, so it is what it is. So if the comments don't come up right away, don't blame me. Okay. All right, let's talk about NXT. Like I said, it was another great show, another great takeover, and now on the next takeover Boston, happening later this summer in doing SummerSlam weekend. Where, who knows? It's either going to be at the TD Garden Arena, and SummerSlam might be at Fenway Park. I don't know. But Vince wants to have fans there. If be fans there, probably not. And if there is, probably won't be that much. I would say maybe a couple hundred people. I would say if they do that at the Fenway Park, you're probably gonna have like 25% fans there. They're not gonna sell that place out. Let's be real here. We still got this fucking virus that's going around. So who knows? But that's that. All right, so we start off in your house with the pre-show, and we had a good buddy, and I can't believe I saw this guy, Todd freaking Pettingale. You know, when he used to host the In Your House events back in the early to late 90s with Scott and Todd, if you remember. I don't even think he's doing it anymore. I think he's retired. Scott Shannon and Todd Pettingale. Ah, fuck. Thanks for thanks for telling me that. Like, you know. Oh man, I feel that's the second time I done a video and the fucking mic goes off. Fucking hell, man. Now I have to do this whole thing over. Now should I start over or should I continue? Fuck me and my fucking new desktop computer. Fuck me in the ass with a colonic. Where's my hold on. I don't have it. Well, I'll use something even better. So I'll use the old checkbook of doom for my stupidity. And actually I'll do it one better. Hit the computer for doing that shit. Fuck me in the ass. God damn. I should have checked it before and I didn't check it. But I'll give you a quick recap for all those who are just tuning in. We had Todd Pettengill at at the show, which was kind of funny. He looks like a fucking old fart. I don't know how old he is. He has to be at least 70, maybe 80 years old. Fucking, he's a fucking legend in the broadcast radio world. He was there. The In Your House set was there, which was pretty nice. Then we get to the action. We had Tegan Knox, Mia Yim, and Shotzi Blackheart. Ow, ow, ow! Beat Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai, and Candice LeRae. Tegan got the pin on, I believe it was Dakota, and they get the win. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. It wasn't a bad match. Kind of slow, but it continues the Mia Yim Candice LeRae feud as they fought to the back, but we'll see them later, and as I said. And then we get to match number... Let me just get back to my notes if I can. Okay, let me get back to my notes. And then we get to match number 2. Finn Balor defeated Damian Priest with not one, but 2 coup de grace. He gets the win. Match I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. Pretty good match from those guys. And then match number 3 for the North American title, we had Keith Lee. We can all bask in his glory. And if you're not basking in his glory, there's something wrong with you. He defeats Johnny Gargano with not one but 2 spear bombs and then the Big Bang Catastrophe. So he retains the title. We saw Mia Yim and Candice LeRae back at ringside. Candice and Mia continue their brawl with the referee distracted, and then Johnny Gargano took out his car keys and tried to stab Keith Lee in the eye again, and then he was working on his injured fingers throughout most of the match, but Keith Lee prevailed, retains the NXT North American title, but I think the feud will continue on. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So yeah, that's your recap. Sorry, but I really apologize for not having the mic on, and sorry about that. Now let's just see who's in the chat before I go. Incorrect, correct. Live Gilly, kick that ass, yo. I will. I will be kicking that freaking ass. I'm going to right now with my mic on now. I didn't even know it was muted. I got to check next time I'm on. When I got to go back and forth between my notes and the live stream and the chat. So I'm back. Can't hear you. Gilly, can't hear your super dick. Somebody must be from the XWF tonight. So what's up to the XWF? Big ups to them. We got Chris Wilson, super dick. I'm telling you, I'm getting people from the XWF tonight. I mean, I would love to get 300 people tonight, but that's not gonna happen. So I don't know why my audio keeps going in and out, but the audio could suck a fat cock. Incorrect correct says, you know what? No audio is still a fucking legend. Oh, it's Thunder Knuckles. My good buddy Thunder Knuckles. What's up, TK? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Better be writing your promo. I gotta write my promo actually for Warfare this Wednesday night. I'm taking on Chris Chaos in a last man standing match. Oh God, I'm gonna die. But Chris Chaos could suck my mighty dick. That's what I said. Still no audio I'll watch after you edit. Probably won't edit it out. Alright, where are we now? I have no idea. Okay, I'm back. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I'm going to keep going. So, continue to leave your comments and all your stuff coming. Chris Wilson. Sorry, I have a toothache and it's just fucking making me irritated. So, but it's gotten way better now with medication, and I got to take my second dose of my medication for my tooth. So, with some Ambisol and some soup and some good prayers, it's getting better. That's that. Chris Wilson says, "You're cool, man. Keep going." Okay. Keith Lee is my favorite current NXT guy. Well, he's my favorite too. Chris, are you basking in his glory? You do better. I'd rather bask in Mia Yim's glory, if you know what I mean. But I digress. Chris Wilson says, hashtag join BOB. Is that Michael Graves? Is that my buddy Michael Graves in the chat? I don't know. It is what it is. And he says, I can beat Chris Chaos. Well, be honest with you, Chris hasn't been the same in a long time. And it's going to be a tough match, but, Chris is a great role player, writes great stories. It's going to be really tough to beat him, but stranger things have happened in the XWF, and, if anything could happen in the XWF. Hey, I won the Universal title. Nobody thought I was going to win that belt. And I won the belt. Held it for a couple of weeks, and then Chris Chaos stole it. And I owe him an ass kicking for stealing my belt about a year or so ago. So he's due for an ass kicking. And I got a special little gift for his little precious wife of his, or his girlfriend, Jenny Mist. I got a nice little present for her. Think about it. But think about what that is. And that's all I got to say about that. All right. Yes, sir. So we got a lot of people from the XWF. We got Thunder Knuckles. We got my good buddy Michael Graves. Maybe we'll get Vincent Lane in. I don't know. Theo Price. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll get the whole entire XWF roster to come in. But we'll see what happens with that. So thank you guys for tuning in, and continue to chat. And if you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, or you're on Twitter, go to my page. If you're on YouTube, just click on Peter Gilmore and you'll see I'm live. And if you're on Facebook, go to my Facebook page and you click the link. And you can watch me on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, you can do the same thing. You're on my Twitter page. Go to @Gilmore Inc. or type in Peter Gilmore. You'll find me somewhere there and get the link, and that's that. All right, let's get back to NXT Takeover. So, like I said, Keith Lee gets the win over Johnny Gargano, retains the NXT North American title. Great match, 3.5 out of 5 stars, and that's that. All right, then we go to match number 4, the match of the night. In my eyes, that's my opinion, because of the guy who's in this match, former member of the Bullet Club. We have the backlot brawl for the NXT World title. We had my buddy, your friend and ours, everybody do it with me now, Adam Cole, baby! Boom! Taking on the Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark. Great match. This was a great match. Adam Cole came out in a in a pickup truck, not a pickup truck, like a truck, almost like a monster truck with a shock the system. Is basically the Undisputed Era truck. Comes out like that. Velveteen Dream comes out like Negan from The Walking Dead with the bat. That was awesome. And with the jacket and everything. That was awesome. And he came in a yellow Lamborghini. That was awesome. So somebody's been watching Walking Dead. That was that. But this was a phenomenal match. Great match. I've seen many backlot brawls, parking lot brawls. Eddie and Cena to name one. Goldust and Roddy Piper at WrestleMania 8, I believe it was, or was that SummerSlam? That was a good one. We've seen some others here and there. I haven't seen many in the last couple of years, but this one was was taped in advance, by the way. But this was a phenomenal match. It starts off with them in the ring, and that kind of irked me a little bit. Why would you put this match in a ring? Why was there a ring there? Should it just been like all the other parking lot brawls we've seen with cars surrounding it, like an open area, like if you see a mosh pit and cars surrounding it, and then they're just using everything in the book, throwing each other on the cars, breaking windshields, breaking side windows and all that other shit. Maybe picking up a car or two. I don't know, but I don't even know why this was in the ring. They shouldn't have had the ring there, in my opinion. But it is what it is. I can't change that. So they illuminated the ring. So give that boneyard match feel, or any cinematic match you've seen. So start as that. The match begins. Cole hops into a car to flee, but the Dream grabs Lucille, the barbed wire bat, starts beating the crap out of the car, smashing it to bits. It goes like, "Oh shit!" So he's in trouble. Then he chases him out of the car. They go through the back lot. The Dream whips Cole into a garbage can, tries to slam the garbage can onto him, but Adam Cole goes out of the way. Then the Dream grabs another garbage can, chases Adam Cole through the back lot. That was kind of funny. And then Adam Cole runs into one of the buildings to hide from the Dream. But when the Dream, like a fire extinguisher, so Cole hit him with a fire extinguisher, temporarily blinding the Dream. Then he beats him back toward the ring since there's no countouts. I don't even know there was false count anywhere. I don't even know. I didn't see it, but that was that. So brings him back to the ring with a kick to the face. He connects with an uppercut, but the Dream fought back to his feet. He's excuse me. He sends Adam's face into the ring post, then hits a double axe handle off the apron. He rolls Adam into the ring, goes for the cover, but Adam Cole kept rolling and rolling and rolling to the outside. Smart. The Dream goes up top, dives toward Adam Cole on the outside, but Adam Cole catches him with a super kick. I lost my spot again. Okay, I got it. Then the Dream slams Cole onto the hood of a car, and he grabs a ladder. And then begins to ascend the ladder like he was going to splash or hit the purple Rainmaker onto the car. But then we hear a car come in and blaring its freaking horn, and out comes Roddy and Bobby Fish to distract them with the bright lights that kind of distracted the Dream. So Adam Cole meets the Dream up top on the ladder. He says, "I got this. I'm going to suplex him through the freaking car." But the Dream hit Adam Cole right in the face. Cole lands back first onto the windshield, breaking it apart. And we see Adam Cole's arm is busted up a little bit. So he's had some blood, motherfuckers. So he's cut open in several locations. And then Roddy and Bobby Fish attack the Dream, toss him on a mountain of chairs in the ring. Roddy goes to grab something from under the ring, but we see Dexter Lumis Sam Shaw, emerged from under the ring. He attacks Roddy and Bobby, throws them into the trunk of a car, and drives away. So that, I don't know what's going to happen with that. I think Dexter Lumis is, and I said this before on my prediction show, Dexter Lumis is going to be the next member of the Undisputed Era. I think. Because it makes it's mind-boggling to think what's the story with Dexter Lumis and the Undisputed Era. I mean, he had that drawing where he was driving the Undisputed Era, which I guess was foreshadowing because we saw him take Bobby and Roddy out. Though we didn't see Kyle O'Reilly, which sucked. I would have been happy to see Kyle O'Reilly, even though we saw him in that little video where they were celebrating Adam Cole's 1-year reign as champion. So he leaves with Bobby and Roddy. While this is going on, the Dream crawls into the ring as Adam Cole scrapes himself off the windshield. Cole heads up top and goes for the Panama Sunrise Canadian Destroyer, but the Dream counts into Green Valley Driver. He goes up top, hits the Purple Rainmaker to Macho Man elbow. Yeah, but it wasn't great like mine, brother. Did it? So he hits it on the chairs, but Cole kicks out at 2. Then the Dream says it's over. Your dream is now your nightmare. Cole hits a nut shot, low blow into the nut sack. He goes up top, hits the Panama City Sunrise Canadian Destroyer on the chairs. Ow! Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole, baby, continues his monumental reign as champion. He's now at day 372 and counting as the NXT World Champion. And now the Velveteen Dream can no longer go for the belts as long as Adam Cole is the champion. So it looks like the Dream is going to the main roster. He's going to be, I would assume, appearing on Monday Night Raw in the coming weeks. We'll probably do some vignettes with that, as SmackDown's doing with Matt Riddle. So the Velveteen Dream is going to be a staple on the Raw roster, probably be thrust into that United States title picture or maybe the WWE title picture. But Dream had a great NXT career. You know, NXT North American champion, some great feuds with Gargano, with Roddy, especially with Roddy. A couple other feuds. I mean, the Adam Cole feud was pretty good. So this was a good send-off. Though I don't know what might happen this coming week on NXT or in the weeks to come. With the Dream, he probably will finish his NXT career out a little bit, like most NXT people do. And then he'll appear on Raw, probably by SummerSlam. He might be actually in SummerSlam to fight somebody. I don't know. I like to see him go for the United States title first, like I said. But we shall see what happens with that. And yeah, so the Velveteen Dream is going to the main roster. I'm happy, but they're gonna misuse the fucking guy. Because you know, every time that a guy from NXT comes up to the main roster, they fuck him up. Him or her up. You're going to fuck him up so bad. They're going to make him a star in the beginning, like Matt Riddle might be when he starts. But after a few months, mid-card hell. They're going to fuck Matt Riddle up. They're going to fuck Velveteen Dream up. They're probably going to fuck Tegan Nox up and Dakota Kai up when they go to the main roster. Io, when she goes to the main roster, I hope and pray she does not go to the main roster. I mean, if she does, I would like to have her put her in the Kabuki Warriors, make that a big fucking stable. I mean, add Shinsuke Nakamura to that. But I know he's on SmackDown. But have a nice Asian faction. We never had one before. I don't think we had one before. Besides the Bullet Club. That's not really Asian, but, you know, started in Japan. That's that. So, so yeah, I mean, the Dream's going to go to the Raw. And that's that. And we got a lot of comments, so let's get to it. Let's get to it before we get to the end of this this fucked up review. Chris McSwiggin, how you swinging? When are you going to talk about Peter Gunn losing to Chris Chaos at XWF Wednesday Night Warfare on June 17th? I guess that's Chris Chaos talking. I'm not going to lose, and if I do, I'm going to go out with a bang. This kind of bang, bang. But never say never in the XWF. I won the Universal damn title, so anything can happen in the XWF. I could be a former Universal Champion in Chris Chaos and a former Tag Team Champion in Chris Chaos. So I will win somehow, some way. I will win, and if I don't, Jenny Miss is still getting the vitamins. That's all I got to say about that. So, hey, fuck you, Chris Chaos. That's all I got to say about that. All right, my good buddy Thomas Herrera says, what's up? How you doing, Thomas? You still haven't told me where you live and how old you are, Thomas. Still want to know. Where's everybody from? Put it in the chat. I know, that's that. Chris Wilson, blood in the WWE. Yeah. We didn't get not gushing blood like we see in AEW with Cody or any other guy. Well, basically Cody's, busting himself wide open. And that was hard way blood. I don't even think that was blading. I think he legit knocked himself out and busted himself wide open on AEW this past week. I think he legit fucking busted himself wide open with that headbutt into the stage. Ooh, I highly doubt he bladed. But who knows? But yeah, we saw a little bit of blood tonight with Adam Cole going through the windshield and the glass scraping his. He got it like right over here and a little bit on his back, but nothing too bad. I mean, it wasn't like Adam Cole went through a plate glass window or anything like in CCW. I mean, his back, if he had no shirt on, his back would have been completely busted wide open. And that's that. Chris McSwiggin, this is boring. Well, don't watch it if you don't like it. Talk about how Gilmore going to lose. Shut up. Chris Chaos, you can suck my, you know what. And Jenny's going to be sucking it later on in the match. At least you're envious of my mustache, which I'm going to cut soon. I said I was going to get it cut. I'm probably going to get it. I'm going to cut it tomorrow. I'm getting sick. I mean, I like it and everything because it kind of now they got the sideburns and the coming over here, but the stash. My people at my job love it. They call me Magnum PI. So that's it. Thomas Herrera, Hulk Hogan ruined WCW. Fuck that bitch, bro. I don't think Hogan fucked up WCW. The person that fucked up WCW was Vince Russo. And, well, in part, a little bit of, I would say Bischoff, because when he left on really bad terms with that, because he was there when NWO 2000 was there, and boy, my God, NWO 2000 was fucking horrible. Hall, Nash, Scott Steiner, Scott Norton, Bret Hart in the NWO. Who would have thought of that? But really, Vince Russo fucked that company up. All those stupid things he did. I mean, Judy Bagwell on a pole, Viagra on a pole. I mean, what the fuck, man? You knew WCW was dying when the Attitude Era came around. When the WWE, was beating the living crap out of them every week. And then when Hogan left, I believe around 99, 2000. And then Hogan had that whole Hogan for President gimmick. And then he was like in a feud with Billy Kidman. Wow, did Billy Kidman get over in that one? Not he won, but Hogan's politics back then. And then they had, the Human Torch match with Sting and Vampiro. The way that ended. I mean, someone like WCW from like '99 into when they died in 2001, when Shane bought WCW. They were the most horrible years I've ever seen. WCW was barely pulling a 2. Barely pulling a 2, maybe a 3 rating. Because Thunder stunk. There wasn't that many good Thunders and not that many good Nitros. And then they brought in the Doomsday Triple Cage Tower of Doom match. I mean, they had one on Nitro and fucking Nash won the belt. I mean, the way that match happened, you have to climb all the way up to the top of the fucking cage and come back down. That was inventive, but kind of pointless. Because you go up there, then you have to come back all the way down, and then like 25 people you have to get past. And freaking Nash wins the belt. Go figure. But man, WCW back like 99, 2000, 2001 sucked. Even when Flair came back with the Millionaires Club, the New Blood, Vince Russo coming in, David Arquette winning the WCW World Title in that Triple Cage Tower of Doom match against Jeff Jarrett and DDP. Freaking David Arquette as the champion fucking killed WCW. That was the most horrible thing I saw. Fucking horrible. That's that. Chris McSwiggin, when are you going to talk about the Boston Pancake? What the fuck is that? Or then he says, the Cleveland Cleveland Steamer. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You fucking mongoloid. That's that. Thomas Herrera, he also screwed the Macho Man. Yes, he did. I mean, I remember when Macho Man won the belt, and then like the next night on Nitro, he lost it to Hogan. What the fuck was that about? Because Hogan always has to have the belt, brother. I think he won it like 4 or 5 times in WCW, maybe 6. But holy fucking shit, he hated the Macho Man. Be a man, Hogan. Pitiful. But Hogan and Macho, I mean, I don't even think they got along when the NWO. I really don't think they got along. But Macho Man had a pretty damn good feud with DDP. That's the only thing I like about Macho Man's WCW career. That was that. That's that. Chris McSwiggin, XWF. Just XWF is the best EFED out there in the world. Join the Fed Revolution, XWF99.com. Now Vincent Lane's probably going to give me some money for that. See, I'm promoting the Fed, and hopefully some people come in and get their asses kicked by me, but it is what it is. Chris Wilson, Michael Graves. Hulk Hogan did help ruin WCW. It was a big part of it, but at the same time, Hollywood was the bomb for the first 2 years. Yeah, he was in his prime. Hogan was in his prime when he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan. When he won the belt. I forgot when he started the NWO. I forgot who he won the belt from. I know he lost it to Luger, got it back at Road Wild. Then he lost it to Goldberg, got that back somehow. Then I think Nash got it. And then he won it from Nash with the finger poke of doing that memorable episode of Nitro. And then I think he lost it a couple more times. He lost it to Flair in that barbed wire cage, which was a fucking horrible match. Flair busted wide open with the razor wire. And then you have a pin when the match was not supposed to be a pinfall match. He wins by pinfall. I think he won by pinfall or he won by submission. That horrible cage match it was. Almost as horrible as fucking Piper and Hogan. And that fucking, that that cage match they had. Not the Thunder cage. Not with the electricity back at Halloween Havoc at 88. They should bring that back. They should have a cage like the Thunder cage and have it electrified around the top, and somebody gets electrocuted. Or have the electricity around the cage, like an electric cage match. But WWE won't do that. Or I don't even think AEW would even go that far to go do that. You only probably see it in CCW. You would not probably see it here in the States. Well, actually, we did see barbed wire explosives in CCW, so that was like a while ago, where Casey Gattal went face first through the barbed wire explosives. Fucking sick fucking girl she is. I love her, but I mean, she took that fucking spot. Whew. She took that spot hard. But yeah, I would love to see a fucking Thunder cage. But I don't even think we'll see it. The day that happens is when Halloween Havoc will actually become a WWE staple pay-per-view. Get rid of fucking Hell in a Cell. Just bring back Halloween Havoc. Hell in a Cell is boring. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 Hell in a Cell matches, but I think it's fucking overkill. And the rest of the night is boring as fuck matches. And I think Hell in a Cell killed itself with that Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins finish. With that no DQ, that fucking no DQ finish. That's what killed the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And nobody even wants to watch it anymore. Horrible. Chris McSwiggin, hey, answer this for me. Do pineapples belong on pizza? I guess. I'm not a big fan of pineapples on pizza. I mean, back in the day, I used to eat Domino's pizza at my friend Alex's house, and they used to put pineapple, bacon, the works on that shit. I didn't like I don't even like pineapple to begin with. I mean, Rosa does, but But I mean, if you like pineapple on pizza, I guess it could go on it. Should it go on it? Yeah. Anything could go on a pizza. That could go on a pizza, like But some people just put weird fucking shit on pizza. I mean, it's chicken parm pizza. I fucking love. Makes me want to have pizza right now, but it's 11 o'clock. I'm not gonna order Domino's right now. But and you can put anything on pizza: bacon, broccoli, pepperoni, which is everybody's favorite, pepperoni, meatballs, sausage, anchovies, ham. But some people put weird stuff on. I saw something like a peanut butter pizza. I was like, ew. Marshmallow pizza. Ew. S'mores pizza. Ew. Putting weird fucking concoctions on that shit. Blah, 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 blah. Where am I now? Okay, here we go. We're going to get back to the review in just a little bit. Thomas Herrera, yeah, if Hogan never went to WCW right now, WCW would still be alive. Well, I disagree with that. If Hogan really brought WCW from the gutter when it was the NWA into the mainstream, and that's why they were beating WWE, because WWE in the 90s sucked with the New Generation era with Sid and Bret Hart going at it. I mean, the introduction of the Undertaker. WCW was on fire from like 94 to like 96, early 97. And then it died when WWE went to the Attitude Era. And when Tony Schiavone blurted out that Mankind, Mick Foley. By the way, big ups to Mick Foley. Happy birthday. Because I know he watches my shit. He follows me on Twitter. Like many other wrestlers do. Because I'm fucking the champ. But I digress. Yeah, but Hogan, if Hogan didn't go to WCW and he stayed in the WWE, let's say he didn't go to the to the WCW back in, I think, 92, 93, I think it was, or 94, somewhere around there. So I think he left right after King of the Ring, and then he went to WCW. If he didn't go there, he probably would have got the belt back from Yokozuna. Probably at SummerSlam. Would the NWO been around? Maybe. They might have started the NWO in the WWE. And as far as WCW is concerned, they would have lost Flair. Flair was coming over, or came over somewhere around there. Came over maybe before Hogan left WWE. They would have had Sting. They had Luger. That's this big stars. Without Flair, WCW was nothing. And then Hogan came in, really injected WCW with new life. And like I said, they won 82 weeks. They won on a year and a half stretch where they were just beating Raw up. And then the Monday Night Wars began in early 97, 98, and WCW fucking folded. I don't even think they won once, maybe on a tape show, but that's that. But Vince Russo killed WCW. Or you could say Tony Schiavone did it too, but it is what it is. What is your opinion of Alexis Bliss's Dirt Star? She has a Dirt Star? I have no idea what that is, but I have no opinion on it. Yes. Answer your comments. I am answering it. Shut up, Chris. Chris Wilson, I like the Hollywood character. Just wish Hogan wasn't such a piece of shit in real life. Well, you know something, brother? I am a piece of shit, brother. Yeah, I mean Hogan's credibility is just got. When he made that comment, that saying the N-word, and his credibility just went down the drain. Even with that apology he did to most of the WWE stars and most of the black stars like Booker T and Mark Henry. Booker T didn't get two shits. He's still coming for Hogan. But I mean, I loved Hollywood Hogan. I love red and yellow Hogan, but Hollywood Hogan is my favorite. With the theme song with Voodoo Child. I hated his WCW theme. He's American. Hated that song. Voodoo Child was perfect for him. I wish real. I love Real American. I am a real American. I loved that theme that he got right after WrestleMania 1. He took that from Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo, who then went to WCW, well, NWA, after they lost the belts to, I believe, the Hart Foundation. And the Hart Foundation lost the belts to the British Bulldogs at WrestleMania 2. But that's that. But I love Hollywood Hogan more than regular Hulk Hogan. The yellow, the white and black was great. I loved it. But he is a piece of shit. I mean, if I ever met Hogan, I'll give him a handshake. Tell you something, brother. They would do the posing and good brother. That's where he got his steroids from back in the 80s. Anyway. Chris Wilson says, bang! Yeah. I still have my, actually, I don't even know what it is anymore. I have a DDP mug that, that's pretty cool. That my girlfriend got me. So I got a DDP mug. I got DDP. I got a signed picture with DDP and his then wife Kimberly Page. Got that. I would love to meet DDP. I mean, I do DDP yoga. It ain't your mama's yoga. That's that. Thomas Herrera, what is the XWF link? I'll actually put it in the chat. Let me just put that in the chat. I'm lagging a little bit on my end, so I apologize. So xwf99.com, and you click the index to go to the forums and stuff, and you can register your character and all that good shit. Chris McSwiggin, Chaos wanted from me. Yes, I know. You cheated, you son of a bitch, because you had to get help from my good buddy Dim and John Madison coming out. You fucking cheated, but you're gonna get your ass kicked. You never won it back. I will win the XWF Universal title back. Mark my words. All of his had been hard way. Oh, that's Cody, right? Yeah, Cody. Like I said, Cody. I never seen him blade. I don't even think there's blading anymore. I think they did away with that. I could be wrong, but Cody, yeah, he busted himself wide open on the last Dynamite in that match with Jungle Jack Perry. He busted himself wide open. And his head just smashed into the stage, and he was just gushing blood. And then he couldn't even see at one point in the match. He was like, my eye. Because the blood was going into his eye, and he couldn't see. And still finished the match. That's that. Thomas, I miss old Triple H with the long hair. The Triple H we have right now is shit, and should have still been a competitor. I could have been a contender. Yeah, I love Triple H with the long hair. I'm not a big fan of the shaved Triple H. Not a big fan. No, he needs to grow his hair back out. I know he's like 50-something years old. He probably never get his hair back, but he needs to. I might actually tweet that. I might actually go on Triple H's Twitter page later on tonight and tweet that. It says you need to grow your hair back out. Probably say no. Maybe Stephanie likes that bald head. I don't know. That's that. Chris Wilson, NWO went to hell with the Wolfpack. I don't know about that. Everything from then on was awful. I was a big fan of the Wolfpack. You know, even though the members of the Wolfpack were kind of corny. Nash, Hall, Luger, Sting with the red face paint. Just horrible Sting. They freaking had Conan in both versions. I can't even remember all of the Wolfpack, to be honest with you. I think Vincent was in the Wolfpack, Virgil, whatever you want to call him. But I mean, it wasn't a bad faction, but it didn't last that long. Because then when Hogan came back, they merged it into the red, white, and black, or white and black, red, white, and black, I guess they can call it. And it just big. I mean, it had almost everybody. Everybody in WCW was in the NWO. Disco Inferno, freaking Bret Hart. Hell, even Booker T was in not back then. I mean, back when the NWO came into the WWE, Booker T was in the NWO, which made no fucking sense. And Hogan wasn't even in. It wasn't even a part of it. It was basically Big Show, HBK, Hall, and Nash, and I think Six Pac. And I think Hogan wasn't there for that. And then they kicked out Booker T, which was funny. That was that. So, we got that. If Stone Cold Steve Austin was a thing in WCW, WWE would have said bye-bye. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with that. when Stunning Steve Austin was the TV champion, he was great. And then he was tag champions with the late great Brian Pillman with the Hollywood Blondes. Great tag team. Probably one of my favorite WCW tag teams next to the Steiners. If fucking Bischoff didn't fucking release him, well, actually he fired him, and then we saw Steve Austin in ECW for like one day. He cut that Stunning Steve Austin Hogan like promo. Imagine Steve Austin in ECW. How would ECW been? That would have been interesting. Steve Austin versus Taz. Steve Austin versus Sabu. Steve Austin versus the franchise Shane Douglas. Maybe Steve Austin versus the New Jack. New Jack would have fucked him up, motherfucker. Steve Austin in ECW would have been amazing. I think ECW would have been bigger than what it was when they first started in '94. If he would have stayed in ECW and didn't go to the WWE, there would be no Stone Cold Steve Austin in WWE. WWE was still sucked. I don't think there would have been an Attitude Era. It probably would have been, but not with Stone Cold. And if Stone Cold was staying in WCW, he probably would have been part of the NWO. I think Hogan would have probably put him in. But who knows? The what ifs of wrestling. That's that. Chris Wilson, I doubt WCW would have used Austin well. They had him prior and did dick all with him. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Bischoff fucking hated him. That's why he fired him. I mean, the only thing that was good about Austin back at WCW is when he was part of the Hollywood Blondes with Pillman. And then they didn't really do anything with Pillman when they broke him up. I don't think they did anything. And then they kind of brought it over to WWE with the Pillman Stone Cold saga when Pillman, with the whole Pillman drawing a gun right in Austin's face. But then Pillman fucking got hurt, so that really went nowhere. I was waiting for that feud to happen, those matches to happen. I was waiting for it, and then Pillman got hurt with his ankle and never recovered. That was a feud I would have loved to see, but it's that. Thomas Herrera, also fuck WWE. I hate how they wasted a good talent like Austin Aries. They fucked Austin Aries up. They brought him in, and he was on NXT, and he was going after freaking Neville. He finally wins the belt, I believe, at WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 30. I think it was 31 or 33. I forget which one, actually. And he loses the belt, I think, to Neville. And they release the fucking guy. He goes back to TNA, wins the world title, loses it to who did he lose it to? I think it was Michael. No, not Michael Hogan. No, Michael Hogan came later, I think. No, wasn't. No, I think it was Michael Hogan. And then he left TNA because he fucking hated TNA. TNA treated him like shit. He goes to MLW, Major League Wrestling, by the way, if you don't know what that means. He was a pretty decent star in MLW, but they fucked him up. And now he's, I don't know if he's still in MLW or what the fuck he's doing. He was a bigger star in Ring of Honor, to be honest, and TNA in the early days of TNA. He was a big star. Multiple X Division champion. He was a world champion. He was a pretty good world champion back in the day. WWE fucking ruined him. And I hate it because he's a pretty good wrestler. Got an ego, but he's a pretty good wrestler. And before I get to the comment, will we see Austin Aries in AEW? Maybe not. I think he should go to Japan, but I don't know how good he would do. He would be in Japan. Probably put him in the junior heavyweight division, or maybe put him in the heavyweight division. But what's that? Chris Wilson says that was garbage. Savage was overall better than Hogan. Technically, yes, he was. No, Hogan fears Macho Man. The Macho Man. Chris Wilson says Hogan won it from the Giant. Yeah, yes, he did. I think. When Giant had it. I know Nash beat. I think Nash beat the Giant for the belt once too. That's that. I know. Thomas Ferrer, Hollywood Hogan greater than WWE Hulk lame Hogan brother. Still, that bitch has his politics and always had power to make him win over talent. Yeah, Hogan was fucking over. No, you can see if you look in the 80s. I think me and Thomas talked about this before. Hogan had the belt for 4 years. 4 years. I mean, Bruno Sammartino had it for 20 years, something like that. I mean, people with these long reigns. You look at the talent. You want them to become champion, but politics and guys like Vince McMahon and guys like Eric Bischoff and Vince Russo, even Paul Heyman. Even though I don't even think. Well, besides RVD holding the television championship for a year. There was so much great talent that could have been champion back in those days. Am I a big? People ask me, am I a big fan of long title reigns? I'm okay with it, but you got to give the belt to somebody else. It gets regurgitated and too long, in my opinion. Back in the day, freaking Samoa Joe held it for 2 years. 600 and somewhat, I think it was 600 some odd days. 600 or 700 some odd days. Longest RH title reign in history. People got sick of fucking Samoa Joe. They lost it, I believe, to Austin Aries. Back in, I think, 2005, 2006. But people got sick of Joe with the champ. They got sick of Bryan Danielson with the belt. And he held it for a year. Punk didn't hold it for that long. Jay Lethal didn't hold it for that long. Actually, he held it for 324 days. People were getting sick of Jay Lethal winning it. They wanted freaking Jay Briscoe to win it. He finally won it. And then he didn't hold it for that long because guess who won it? Adam Cole, baby. And Cole didn't even have it for that long. And now he's the NXT champion for 372 plus days. Could he go to... I don't think Cole's going to get to 2 years. I really don't, because I think Killer Cross is going to beat him for the belt. Probably at the next takeover, but who knows? But I'm okay with long title reigns. I'm okay with it. NWO is one of the best groups in wrestling history, yes. But you gotta throw in the Von Erichs, you gotta throw in the Freebirds, you gotta throw in the Steiners, Road Warriors, the Horsemen. I think today was the 10-year anniversary of the Nexus. Back then, I think it was 10 years. It should be about 10 years. No, but they're up there. They're in the top. I would say top 3, top 5 of best factions, of best groups in wrestling. But you gotta put in the Steiners, the Von Erichs, the Hart Foundation, the Hart's family, the Guerrero family, the Heenan family, Dangerous Alliance. But the NWO is probably in my top 5. NWO for life. I probably got a ton of comments. I don't got that many left, but we'll get to it. Thomas Herrera also fucking hate that Braun Strowman is fucking The Miz and Morrison and also lifting cars. Yeah, I forgot to do my SmackDown review. I'm not even gonna bother doing it, but yeah, that whole thing with The Miz and Morrison, in the van doing pranks and stuff, it was kind of fucking corny. And then them smashing Braun Strowman's rental car was stupid. I mean, it was furthers the storyline and pissed Braun Strowman off. And then they dumped slime on Caleb Braxton. What is this, Nickelodeon? I was like, what the fuck am I watching? That's why I hate Braun Strowman with the belt. Should have gave it back to Bray Wyatt. It would have been more entertaining. I can't wait till Braun Strowman loses that belt. I don't know the who, but I'm hoping it's AJ. But AJ might win the Intercontinental title next week. Because I don't think Daniel Bryan's going to win it for the second time. I think it's going to be AJ. And he's going to complete the Grand Slam. And AJ's probably going to hold that Intercontinental title for I don't think a long time, but probably hold it for a while. But Braun Strowman, Miz, and Morrison is going to suck on next Sunday. It is going to suck hard balls. And Miz and Morrison are going to get broken up, which is stupid. They just can't have long tag teams. Well, the New Day have been around for like 10 years. Not 10 years. Not even longer than that. Not longer than 10 years. I think it's been like 7 or 8 years, something like that. And eventually they really need to break up the New Day. I'm getting sick of them. And when Xavier Woods comes back, whenever he does come back from his leg injury, they should break them up right there and then. Make Xavier a heel and just beat the shit out of Kofi. And when Big E can probably go turn heel with Xavier Woods. And then Kofi will just be a fucking mid-carder for life again. That's that. Imagine if WWE kept NWO and the Doug Cena joining that group. There was talk about Cena even forming an NWO type group. But if it was PG era Cena, that would have been horrible. But I mean, Doug Cena in the NWO could have worked. But if Hogan Hogan was around and Hall and Nash and Six Pac, I don't know if they would have liked the idea. That's that. My good buddy Thunder Knuckles, not just a champ, a fucking legend. That's right. I am the GOAT. Like Adam Cole, baby. He is the GOAT. I am the GOAT of XWF. Not that kind of GOAT, you fucking idiots. Chris Wilson, TNT made WCW run a PG show, and it couldn't compete with what WWF was doing with the Attitude. Yeah, Thunder was horrible. There wasn't that many good Thunders. I don't even think they should have had Thunder. They just stayed with Nitro. Thunder was horrible. The set looked horrible. The Thunder sets. I mean, the early days of Thunder was okay, but the latter days of Thunder was horrible. That's that. I mean, it was Thunder. I hated Thunder. I fucking hate Thunder. And now it's on the network now. So now I have to rewatch a lot of the Thunders now from like 98, 99. Fucking horrible. I don't want to watch it, but I have to because I'm bored. Oh, my good buddy Cabal's in the chat. Matt the Horror Explorer. Hey, Peter. Hope your night's going well. Hope your night's going well as well, Cabal. Thanks for coming in the chat. Thomas, I told you I saw Chris Jericho versus Tyson. Yeah, that's probably going to happen at Fyter Fest. We're probably going to see some more of this Wednesday night on Dynamite. But that match is probably going to happen, I would think, on night 2. I think night 1 is going to be Moxley and Brian Cage for the AEW World title. Night 2 will probably be Tyson and Jericho. I think Tyson will win that match. But it's going to be a wrestling match. It's not going to be a box. I doubt it's going to be a boxing match. And if it's a boxing match, that's clearly Tyson's house. Tyson will win that automatically, and he's fucking 54 years old. Looks and can't even rip his fucking shirt off. But yeah, Tyson Jericho in a wrestling match, I gotta give it to Jericho. But we'll see what happens at Fyter Fest. But like I said, I think it's gonna be on night 2. I want AEW to hire Hulk Hogan just for them to break his bones. Well, Hogan is banned from AEW right now, along with his ex-wife Linda Hogan. So I don't think we're gonna ever see Hogan in AEW. So Thomas, that idea is never not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Chris Wilson, keep Hulk away from AEW. Remember what happened to Impact with him? Yeah. Hogan and Bischoff almost killed Impact. Well, TNA back then. They fucking almost killed it. Along with Dixie. Dixie almost killed Impact when they left. Remember that? When Dixie was getting control, had a fucking massive ego. Dixie Carter, honey. And they had freaking Nick Aldis as the TNA World Champ. That horrible Dixieland match he had with what was it? Was it Sting? I think it was Sting. Or it was I think it was Jeff Hardy, I forget. That was a horrible match. That reverse cage match. I mean, you have to go over the cage and then go up the ramp, and you have to go past the line with the belt, I think. Horrible match that was. The TNA back in like 2010 to like 2016. Horrible, the worst years of TNA. And then TNA's still around now. They're going on 18 years. The little engine that could is still around. Though most of the shows are fucking horrible. But they're still around. I mean, Moose is now it's technically now the world champion because Tessa Blanchard is stuck in Mexico with her fiance Daga, not appearing on the tapings because of the fucking virus. They're probably going to strip her of the belt. I think they were supposed to do something this week regarding that on Impact this week. I think they're supposed to they were going to talk about the Impact Wrestling Championship. They're probably going to strip her because, I mean, if she's not going to be at the tapings, then why bother? I mean, if she's not going to be even on even via satellite, what's the point of her having the belt then? What is the point of having a women's world champion if she held it for 2 months just to get the hype? I thought she was going to go against Michael Elgin and Eddie Edwards at Rebellion. That didn't happen because of this fucking virus and her being a fucking pussy about it. They got to strip her of the belt. And I don't even know what's going to happen with the Impact World title. I mean, with the TNA title, you got Ace Austin going after Moose because Ace Austin won the #1 contendership. And then Michael Elgin's going completely berserk. I lost. I can't believe I lost. And he's going fucking berserk, hijacking the show. I mean, Impact's still going. I mean, the shows are pretty decent. I mean, Slammiversary is coming up. They're going to have some ex-WWE stars, like maybe EC3, maybe Mike and Maria Kanellis, maybe Rusev. Rusev maybe with Lana, when Lana gets done with Bobby Lashley. That stupid storyline that it is. Lana might be going to TNA. And again, Rusev could go to AEW. We don't know where he's going to end up. He could go to Ring of Honor, for all we care. Though I'd rather not see him in Ring of Honor. It's fucking horrible. But TNA's still around, the little engine that could, the little company born in Nashville, Tennessee, still going around. Celebrating its 18th year. 18. And Ring of Honor's been around for like 18 years too, but it's a little bit better than Impact right now. And I really want Ring of Honor. I miss Ring of Honor. I miss it. I mean, all I see now is on the YouTube page, and I'm doing role playing and showing some old matches, like they showed the Summer of Punk stuff, like CM Punk's greatest matches and stuff like that. Samoa Joe's greatest matches, Jay Lethal's greatest matches, Jay Briscoe's greatest matches, Kevin Steen's greatest matches. They showed something with Silas Young today, showing at his house. Then they were doing a happy hour with the bouncers, Brian Malonis and the Beer City Bruiser. They were talking to Delirious. Oh, that was fucking funny as fuck. I mean, if anybody can understand what Delirious is saying, yeah. Jericho did it. I mean, YouTube Jericho talks to Delirious is fucking hilarious. And Delirious is part booker of Ring of Honor with Marty now. So, and Marty should book himself as the fucking world champion. I am fucking sick of Roosh. He won it back about a month or so ago. I'm not a big fan of Roosh. He won it back from PCO. Not a big fan of it. Okay. All right, where am I now? Okay. Thomas Herrera, The Miz and Morrison, they tried to replicate DX back in the day, but failed horrible. Yeah, that segment was horrible. And then DX basically kicked their ass. Damn it. That was that. Okay, let me take that comment off. I'm gonna take a mini break. I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink. Ooh, talk about yourselves, you fucking mongoloids. You sleeping? Who? You sleeping? You want to eat soon? I'm kind of hungry. I'll let you know in a little bit. We'll finish this. All right, I'm back. Got me some OJ. Kind of helps my tooth a little bit. But I'm up Amazon Creek right now in my fucking mouth. See if I go. Whoa! Almost fell off my chair. If I sneer, like I go like this, it hurts a little bit. But I mean, the tooth's eventually gonna come out. But fucking sucks. Fucking hate the dentist. That's that. All right, Little Fettuccine 69. What's next for Adam Cole, baby, and Io Shirai? Well, I don't know. I actually don't know what's gonna happen. We'll have to see over the next couple of weeks with that. I think Adam Cole is gonna go into a storyline with Dexter Lumis, obviously, because Dexter Lumis is running rampant with the Undisputed Era. I mean, he kidnapped Bobby Fish and Roddy, so something's probably gonna happen with that. But I think eventually he's going to get into a program with Killer Cross, and Killer Cross is going to beat Adam Cole, ending his year-plus reign as champion, maybe at the next TakeOver. If not the next one, probably the next one after that. And then Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era will probably go to the main roster by Royal Rumble time. Or maybe they'll stay in NXT till after WrestleMania. But then again, they could be brought up to the main roster by Royal Rumble or before WrestleMania. As far as Io goes, and I'll talk about Io winning the belt in a little bit. I think Io and Rhea Ripley going to start another feud, and Rhea will probably get the belt back. I don't know if Io's going to hold the belt for long. I really hope she does. She deserves it. Give her like a nice 2 to 5 month reign. Let Rhea go after the belt. I think Charlotte will get her rematch probably this week or next week on NXT. She'll lose because Charlotte Flair sucks. And we have to see more Charlotte Flair on SmackDown and Raw coming up soon. Fucking horrible. But I think Io will probably go into a program with Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. It should be some good stuff. Probably have a match either on TV or at the Nxt Takeover in Boston. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. All right, my good buddy Mal Goody, the Goody. What's up, Mal? What's up, my brother? I say, what's next for Adam Cole? He would have to face either Finn Balor or Keith Lee. What if Roderick? What if Roddy turned on the Undisputed Era and it's Roderick Strong versus Adam Cole? I wouldn't, that could happen. I don't see the Undisputed Era breaking up. I really don't think they're gonna break up anytime soon. But if anybody, like I said, if anybody does beat him, maybe Finn Balor. But I don't think it will be Keith Lee. I don't know. I mean, they kind of. I don't think they've really done it yet, but maybe Keith Lee. But I think it's gonna be Killer Cross. I really think it's gonna be Killer Cross. That's that. Blah 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 blah. I think I went too far in my comments. Okay, here we go. All right, not a big fan of Tessa Blanchard. She's talented. I did like the idea of having a woman win a world title, but she didn't tweet it. But didn't she tweet it out something like very racial? Yeah. I think it was right before she won it. She did that racial tweet about that woman's wrestler. I think not Thunder Rosa, Black Negra. I think was her name is. I forgot her name. I actually don't remember her name, but then she won the world title, and everything was peachy clean for Tessa Blanchard. She fought Sami Callihan, retained the belt over Sami Callihan. And she has some different matches with like Tommy Dreamer but she really, I only remember the last time she defended the belt. I think it was against not Michael Elgin. I think it was against Michael Elgin. I forgot. But she fucked herself over when she made that racial tweet. And was it a good idea to give her the belt? At the time, it was okay because we never saw a woman win a world title. I mean, the last time we saw somebody with a men's title was Chyna with the Intercontinental title. So it was a big thing, with the racial stuff. So it was kind of a big thing. But now nobody gives two shits about Tessa Blanchard. I don't. That's that. I miss CCW, Ring of Honor. I miss every promotion right now, except for WWE and AEW. I miss New Japan. New Japan's supposed to have a press conference, I think, tomorrow or Tuesday to talk about their future events. So New Japan might be coming back, please. Because the G1 is supposed to start in July. So I don't know if the G1's even going to happen this year. I heard it was going to be canceled, which fucking sucks. They canceled Wrestle Dynasty, which was supposed to happen at the Garden in August. I was going to go, but I think it was sold out. They fucked that up. I don't know if the pay-per-views they have in September and October are gonna happen, like the Road to Dontaku Power Struggle. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if the tag league is gonna happen, or I think they canceled the Super Junior Cup. So I think the tag league is gonna be may or may not happen. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on in Japan regarding the fucking virus. But I want New Japan to come back. I want Ring of Honor to come back. Is it gonna come back? It all depends on this fucking virus and how many people are if fans can come back. We're gonna be sitting 6 feet apart. at at the Barclays Center or at the Manhattan at the Hammerstein Ballroom, or maybe at Terminal 5, which was supposed to be Ring of Honor Battlestar in April. I was supposed to go to that, but this fucking virus killed that off. I don't know. CCW has been doing I don't know if they still do it, but they were doing YouTube shows from their from the CCW dojo. I don't know if they're doing it anymore. The CCWs, we haven't seen much of that. Tournament of Death was supposed to happen this summer, not happening, which pisses me off. I get, when the summer comes for CCW, I get ready for Tournament of Death. As much as, I mean, I like that pay-per-view, that style, that, not the style, but that event more than I like Cage of Death. I like Tournament of Death, and I think there was another one that my friend Mikey told me about. It was a Tournament of Survival. That's not happening. Lots of things are not happening. I mean, I can't even go to a WOW show, Warriors of Wrestling, here in the Northeast, and mainly in Staten Island and Brooklyn. Can't go to that because of this fucking virus. I don't know when indie shows are coming back. I don't know when, CCW or Ring of Honor or New Japan coming back. All we got is AEW, NXT, and that lame shit company WWE. That's all we got. And they don't have fans right now. Even though the mayor or the governor of Florida said that fans can go into the Performance Center and into Daly's place. So I don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe by sometime this summer, maybe. I would say by the end of this year, might have fans in the stands. And maybe we'll see, we'll get back to some normalcy. But it was most likely going to be next year. We'll see fans in the stands, probably at 25 to maybe 50% capacity, not 100%. Not till, if it's going to be 100%, it won't be till maybe really late next year. That means WrestleMania might not have a lot of people there. Not like 70, 80,000 people. Probably have like 20,000 people. Do like a house show. And they haven't even finished what's it called? Silo Stadium, whatever it's called, in Los Angeles. It hasn't been finished yet. And some poor guy died. I think he fell from the roof. So that halted construction of the building. So I don't even think it's going to be ready by WrestleMania 37. Who knows at this point? And if it doesn't, I would just go back to, I would have it in Tampa. Put it in Raymond J Stadium, whatever the name of the fucking thing is. Put it in Tampa. Give Tampa what they should have had this year. And then WrestleMania 38, you can have in Los Angeles. But we'll see what happens. And that's that. We got a lot of comments on I want to get back to the end of my review. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Probably go about another hour or so, but we'll see. Thomas Herrera, now that Conor McGregor retired, WWE have the chance to sign him and retire the PG era. They should think about it. I really don't want Conor McGregor in the WWE. I don't. I mean, if they do put him in, they'll probably put him in NXT. They'll have more fight pit matches, which is, that Matt Riddle Timothy Thatcher match was pretty fucking cool. They'll probably have more of that to end grudges, they said. But Conor McGregor could be part of that, maybe as a referee, maybe as a competitor. I don't know, but I don't want to see him near a WWE ring. Because he said a lot of shit back in the day. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. He said a bunch of shit that WWE is fake and all this other stuff. And then guys like Kurt Angle and Mick Foley chastised him and stuff. So I highly doubt that the WWE would even have him. But I'm glad he's retired. I'm glad. And where does he go from here? I don't know. He might go back into boxing. I think he wants to fight Floyd Money Mayweather again. That fight that was. Who knows? This is a follow-up question. You think Conor would do a one-off? At least Conor could probably cut a good promo. Maybe. Like I said, I'd rather not see him in a wrestling ring. That's all I gotta say about that. Mount Goody. I hated the fact what they did to Caleb Braxton. That woman is too beep pretty to get slimed. And what the beep? When was this Nickelodeon? Yeah, I hated that segment. I knew something was gonna happen when Miz and Morrison went in the truck like, push the button, make sure it's on the left. And it was supposed to go over Braun Strowman's head and went over Caleb Braxton in her pretty red dress and her hair. And then she's like, "You bastards!" That was corny. I was like, "What am I watching Nick Arcade? Not Nick Arcade. That what was that show back in Nickelodeon? What would you do? Something like that. Back, when they dropped the slime, it was like, I don't know, slime. Fucking Nickelodeon. What the fuck, man? Horrible segment. Horrible. All right, my good buddy Michael Graves subbed. Thank you very much for that. Good show. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mount Gooley says Rhea Ripley's gonna go heel. I think she will. I think when she starts her program with EO, she's gonna turn on her. Okay. All right, we got a couple more. We're gonna go a little bit longer, but we'll see. Little Fettuccine 69. Whom from the Undisputed Era should be in the Rumble? Well, Adam Cole was already in the Rumble a couple years ago, so maybe I would put him in there again. Maybe Roddy. I'd probably put him and Roddy in. I don't think I would put Bobby Fish or Kyle O'Reilly in, but I would put Adam Cole, Bebe, and Rocky Strong in the Rumble next year. But who knows if that's going to happen? It was a shock. I mean, it was a shock a couple years ago when Adam Cole was in the Rumble at I believe he was number 6 and went so long. The way he did, it was pretty good. So, but if anybody in the Undisputed Era, would probably be Adam Cole and Roger Strong. All right, Mount Gooley. The last time I saw a TNA show all the way through is when Chelsea Green was getting married to Braxton Sutter, and then Allie stood up for herself. I think that was the last night for Maria and Mike on TNA. I think that was actually. And that storyline was fucking horrible. And then Allie becomes the bunny, like, oh, Allie becomes a big superstar. She wins the TNA World Title from Chelsea Green, I think it was, and then she became a big star, supposedly a big star. And then she gets with Braxton Sutter, her real life boyfriend or husband. I think I don't even know if they're married. I know they're together, but I don't know if they're married. They've been together for a long time. I think they're married. I'm not sure on that. But who knows? But yeah, that storyline was fucking horrible. I hated it. I fucking hated it. I fucking hated Chelsea Green when she was Laura Van Ness or whatever the fuck her name was. She was psychotic. She reminded me of Mickie James back in the day. Minus the face, the lipstick crap, and the wedding dress. I mean, she reminded me of psychotic Mickie James when she was going after Trish Stratus back in the day. But the storyline with her and Allie and Mike and Maria was fucking horrible. And I'm glad they ended it with Allie sticking up for herself and then it's like, I love Braxton. Fucking horrible. Mount Gooley, I thought she did after that personally. I got to give Dawn the balls to actually still put the belt on her. I would have kept the belt on Sami Callihan. Oh, you talking about Tessa? Oh yeah, Don Callis, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that Tessa would have won the belt. I agree. I would have kept it on Sammy for a little while, and then Sammy would have lost it to probably either Michael Elgin or Moose, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. But who knows? Who knows? I'm surprised that Tessa even won the belt. I didn't even think she was going to win it. But get that. And we move on. All right, little Fettuccine. What's next for Dream? I feel like the injury really derailed his push. It's not clicking for me anymore. Yeah. I think if the Dream didn't hurt his back, He could have been the champion by now, but you know, just sucks. It just sucks. Now he's gonna go to the main roster, get misused. I wouldn't be surprised if they put Drew McIntyre against the Velveteen Dream. Kind of like an NXT thing. I'm surprised they didn't do that in NXT when Dream was there. When Drew won the NXT title from Andrade. I'm surprised they didn't do that match. But maybe we'll see that on Raw. Who knows? Alright, Mount Gooley fucking virus, yep. The virus that'll never end. Got 2 more years of this shit. Guaranteed. I miss Tournament of Death. I miss Best of the Best. Yeah, I mean, Best of the Best was great. You know, I don't know if we're gonna. Well, I know it's early. It's June 7th right now. I'm about to hit June 8th. Because it's almost midnight here. I don't even know if we're gonna get Cage of Death this year. And if we do, we probably won't have fans. Well, not that many fans. But no, I miss CZW. I miss it. How do you think I'm feeling, bro? I was supposed to go to Comic-Con. I was supposed to meet Kel Mitchell from Kenan and Kel. Kimberly for the Power Rangers. Mick Foley. It sucks after this virus. Yeah, I feel your pain, dude. I really feel your pain. I mean, there's not going to be Comic-Con here in the Northeast this year, which usually at the Javits Center is not happening. And I was supposed to go to Ring of Honor Battlestar in April at Terminal 5 in New York City, probably one of the worst venues ever. That fucking venue sucks, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. And I've been there a couple times. They have no AC. A fucking rinky-dink little club. They used to be called Club Exit back in the day. It's a rinky-dink fucking club. They have no AC, and people fucking fainted there. I almost fainted at a Ring of Honor show. I think it was Best in the World 2014. I almost fainted because it was fucking hot. I'm standing near the fucking back of the stage because I was on the stage. I was in the last row on top of the stage. I'm fucking dying because the lights aren't in back of me, and the whole fucking venue was fucking hot. I was like, "What the fuck is the AC here?" I wanted to leave, but I wanted to see the Jay Lethal Jay Briscoe match. And then when I got home, I got out. I almost fucking threw up. And people next to me was like, "Where's the AC? Where's the AC?" I'm like, "I don't know." I had to get up a couple of times doing matches. I hate doing that to get a drink because it was so fucking hot in there. Fucking hate that place. I don't know why they just didn't have Battlestar at the Hammerstein Ballroom, which is a much better place that has AC. Or even the Grand Ballroom, it has AC. Fucking Terminal 5 sucks. Now, I was supposed to go to Terminal 5 in this moment, and Black Veil Brides, by the way, they suck. And a couple other bands. I was supposed to go on April Fool's Day to see In This Moment. That got canceled because of this fucking virus. I don't know when they're rescheduling it. Probably be next year sometime. And I'm thinking of getting my refund back, my money back from the ticket. But I don't know if the site I got on, which was Access, not Access TV, but Access, gave me the ticket, and I paid I think $50 or $60 for the ticket. I don't know, and they said I can keep the ticket until they reschedule. I don't know if I want to do that. I might actually ask my money back, and then when they come back around, I can get a new ticket. But I don't know what I'm going to do right there. But yeah, I feel your pain, dude. I really do. I wanted to go to Comic-Con this year too, at the Javits Center. I wanted to go to Wrestle Dynasty at the Garden, even though it was sold out. But I could have got some tickets on StubHub maybe. Even though it was nosebleed seats in section 320 in the Garden. This fucking virus killed everything this year. Everything. All right, I'm lagging a little bit, so I apologize. If there is no damn Cage of Death this year, they may not be, because there might be a second wave coming in the fall and the winter, and probably around October, November, there might be a second wave. But there's no Cage of Death. I'm going to be pissed. I think you will be, and I will be pissed. I think everybody that follows CCW would be pissed. Even the wrestlers. Everybody's going to be pissed. Everybody. I guarantee everybody will be like that. All right. WrestleMania needs to be in my hometown of Indianapolis, Indiana. Oh, that's where you live. That's pretty cool. We have the Super Bowl. Can we get a WrestleMania? Oh, yeah, that's right. We have 3 more years until this NCAA contract is up. Wasn't WrestleMania in the Hoosier Dome in WrestleMania 8? It's been a while, right? I think WrestleMania 8 was in the Hoosier Dome. Back before your time, probably, Mel Gooley. So that's probably the last time. I wouldn't mind if it was in I don't know the name of the Colts Stadium. Maybe you can tell me. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Indianapolis getting another WrestleMania. A lot of people want freaking Las Vegas. They want Minnesota. They want Philadelphia. I'd rather have WrestleMania 50 at the Garden. WrestleMania 50 in like 13 years. Probably the Garden will be reconstructed again. Or maybe they might move the Garden somewhere. I don't know. At this rate, I don't know what's going to happen. They reconstructed Madison Square Garden so many times. I mean, oh, Lucas Oil Stadium. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind to have a WrestleMania in Indianapolis. But usually they have it in warm weather territories, like Las Vegas. They might have one in Las Vegas. They have it next year's in Los Angeles, supposedly. Tampa, Miami, Orlando, maybe Texas, maybe Houston or Dallas might have another one. I highly doubt they'll have one in Minnesota. You know, by that time it'll still probably be cold. They'll have it in the Minnesota Vikings stadium. You know, if they have it in Philly, probably be outside, probably at where the Eagles play. In not Heinz Field. I think it's Heinz Field. I don't remember. But I don't think they'll have. They may or may not have an outdoor stadium in the Northeast anytime soon, because they have to. You know, you run the risk of it pouring, raining, or maybe even snow. So I don't know if the Northeast is going to get one. But I mean, Boston should have one. They should have one at Fenway Park, but you run the risk of rain and maybe snow. They're having SummerSlam in Boston, but not. You know, they want it in the TD Garden Arena. And then, but you know, the mayor said he was going to open Fenway Park, so who knows if it's going to be in Fenway Park or not. Fucking it's fucking insane. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. But I wouldn't mind WrestleMania in Indianapolis, but we'll see what that. That slime shit should be for Selena Vega. Charlotte, please God. Also, I think you mean Figure It Out or Figure It Out or something. No, Figure It Out was a game show. Well, they did have slime on that show too. But you know, I think it was I think the show was What Will You Do? I think it was. I know my Nickelodeon doesn't go. You know, the only thing I remember from Nickelodeon is Rugrats, Nick Arcade, Legends of the Hidden Temple, and Guts, and Ed and Eddie, and Rugrats, and Hey Arnold. I miss Nickelodeon, but not the same Nickelodeon we know. Double Dare, super sloppy Double Dare. Back when Nickelodeon was awesome, back in the 90s and early 2000s. You know, Double Dare 2000 sucked. But if anybody should have got the slime treatment, it should have been Charlotte Flair, not Selena Vega. I love Selena Vega. Leave her alone. And that's that. The Dream versus Seth Rollins. That could be a good match. I would love to see that match. That could be good. Dream versus AJ Styles could be good. Dream versus Daniel Bryan. Some good stuff. Maybe Dream versus Rey Mysterio. Who knows? Also, is it me or is TNA too much like ECW? Well, it has that factor of ECW right now. You know, Tommy Dreamer, Rhino are in there. RVD, you know, it's not the same RVD. And there was rumors of RVD coming back to the WWE. I think those are shot down because RVD said that the pay he gets is the best that he's ever got or some shit like that. So I think Bob Van Dam and Katie Forbes are going to stay in TNA for a while. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of does resemble a little bit of ECW, but I mean, I don't watch much of Impact anyway, so. Yep, that One Good Mania 2, even though I was actually born in 94, so I think it was around my time. Oh. Like I said, I'm older than you, so. I'm only 43, and I remember older WrestleMania, so I was at WrestleMania 1, and I was like 9 years old when I went there. WrestleMania 1 was my first back then WWF show. WrestleMania 1, then I went to WrestleMania 3 at the Nassau Coliseum when they had closed circuit TV. Watched the whole pay-per-view from the third row center. So I had to look up, oh my God, Hogan slammed Andre. That was great. Then I went to WrestleMania 10 when I was in the Garden. Saw Bret Hart beat Yokozuna for the WWF title. Bret versus Owen. Good match. I went to WrestleMania 20 when Benoit. Oops, I can't say his name. When Benoit won the belt, and then when Eddie Guerrero had the world title. Cried during that match when both of them were hugging. Sorry, I picked my nose. I don't care. I went to WrestleMania 20. Went to SummerSlam 88, where match made in hell, match made in heaven. Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth getting married. Yeah. Went to that. Went to Survivor Series. Went to a couple house shows back in the day with WWF. Yeah, but I wanted to go to WrestleMania 20. Was it 29? That was at MetLife Stadium. Then 35. I didn't have the money for it or the ways to get there. So what I had to take a train to get there or a bus to get there, and then what I had to leave right after to get the bus. Probably wouldn't have been home until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. That's that. And we talk about Lucas Oil Stadium. But the thing is, Lucas Oil Stadium has full control. You can open up the windows if they wanted to. Granted, it would take like a good 5 hours, but at the same time, no one would notice. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if they're even going to consider Indianapolis for a future WrestleMania. I don't know. I don't know. Remember when Hulk Hogan made a lawsuit to that hospital institute for getting a lot of surgery? I don't know if you remember that one. I know he sued a porno company for his porno tape, which was horrible. Oh God. We'll stick my 24-inch python up your ass, brother. What's that? Mount Gooley. So if I was a wrestler, my dreams would always be winning a title at Madison Square Garden, Indianapolis, Chicago, winning a title at the Hammerstein Ballroom, and also winning the title at the ECW Arena. Yeah, if I was a wrestler, I would have loved to win in my hometown of Brooklyn, New York, at the Barclays Center, or in Madison Square Garden, or at the Hammerstein. I would have loved to win a title there and have my family and friends cheering me on and celebrating in the ring or some shit like that. Or maybe in Los Angeles. I mean, in XWF land, I did that. By the way, xwf99.com if you want to join. I'll put it back in the. I'll put the link back in the chat if you want. If my computer would let me. Right now it's being a giant dick. But yeah, so I put the link to the XWF back in the chat. So, but yeah, I would have loved to, back in the end when I was in the XWF, and many other feds I've been in. I won the title in my hometown in Los Angeles, where my character is currently from now, Los Angeles, California. But if I was a real wrestler, I would have loved to win it in Brooklyn, either at the Barclays Center, at the Hammer, and either in Madison Square Garden, or maybe at MetLife Stadium if it was at a WrestleMania or a SummerSlam. I would have loved to win it in London. I've never been to London before, but I would have loved to win it in London, maybe Italy, because I love going to, I've been to Italy once. That was back in 1988 for a Pink Floyd concert, Pink Floyd live in Venice, which I have on VHS and DVD now. You don't see me in there. I was on one of the gondolas, but I would love to win it in Italy, or maybe in Japan. Japan would have been awesome though. Would be awesome if I won the world title or like a deathmatch championship. And if I won a title in Japan, that would have been my ultimate would be in Brooklyn, New York. But that's it. Thomas Ferrer, Hulk Hogan has like 35 surgeries. Might as well call him RoboCop. Call him Mr. Cripple. Because he's fucking crippled. He can't even walk. He can't take a bump because he'll be dead, or at least crippled for life. Matt. Mount Gooley, Gus was my shit. Yeah, I like Guts. Gus was awesome with Mike O'Malley and Mo as the referee. I like that show. I like my favorite of Nickelodeon shows the game shows is Legends of the Hidden Temple, because we go to the shrine of the Silver Monkey. I love that show. I heard they were bringing it back, but I don't know. I don't know if they're even gonna do it. So I would bring Nick Arcade back, but not with the host. I'm not a big fan of the host because he acted like a complete douche. Anyway, I love Selena Vega too, but I'm just saying if you're going to slime somebody or put somebody through slapstick humor, it has to be for a beat character. There's so many. I would have had it done to Lana. I would have it done to Lana, Carmella. Let me get this comment off the screen. Lana, Carmella, Dana Brooke, maybe Naomi. Most of the women's roster I would have done too, except maybe Alexa Bliss and Sasha. Anybody else? They should have got slimed for it, or dumped with shit or like some concoction, but not Selena Vega or Charlie Caruso. Charlie Caruso, my sweetheart. I love Charlie Caruso. Anyway, if Rob Van Dam comes back to WWE, if Rob Van Dam comes back, WWE is going to tell him straight up to leave his girlfriend at home because, good God Almighty, yeah, Katie Forbes will not be in there because of her gigantic boobies and the way RVD, is right now, having those threesomes. But Vince would have loved it. Vince would have loved. Oh, I love the idea. Let's have a threesome. Let's have a live sex celebration in the ring with all three women. Vince would have loved the idea because Vince is stupid. But yeah, probably now in the semi PG era now that we're living in, the new era, whatever, the reality era. Yeah, we probably wouldn't have Katie Forbes. Katie Forbes would have been stuck at home, probably doing her girlfriend. But yeah, we probably wouldn't have seen her. I've been to so many wrestling shows. My first one was in 2002 when Rey Mysterio made his debut. Also, The Rock and Hogan took on the Un-Americans. Edge took on Chris Jericho in the main event. That was pretty cool. That's good. My first indie show was USA Wrestling. I forget what year it was. Sometime I think it was in the 90s. It had Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ho! Had the Metal Maniac. Had Cousin Luke of with Hillbilly Jim and stuff like that. It had Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert back before he died. You know, that was a good time. I mean, I remember that show a lot because the Metal Maniac yelled at my dad. He's like, "Hey, you, fat man, buy a freaking autograph. I'll kick your ass." I was like, "No, I'm leaving." I went to the bathroom, and my dad was just staring at him, laughing. Not the first time I went to a show with my dad. I went to an ECW show back at the Elks Lodge in Queens. We were in the fucking balcony at the top, and we saw Rob Van Dam defend the TV title against Balls Mahoney, and Balls Mahoney got busted wide open. And the Dudleys started a fight with a fan, and then Spike Dudley came off the top, not my area, but he came off the top of the balcony onto the Dudleys and everybody else. And then the infamous Tommy Dreamer promo where somebody, Steve Carino, I think it was Steve Carino or Just Incredible, made fun of Tommy's shirt. He's like, "Hey, Tommy, nice Rock shirt." And then Tommy Dreamer cuts a promo like the Rock. He's like, "Finally, the dream has come back to Queens." And he's like, "If you smell what my ass just farted." That was funny. You know, the last time I was at the Elks Lodge, first and last time I was at the Elks Lodge. But, you know, I think my last ECW show was, I think it was Barely Legal 2001. The last ECW show that was at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Well, not the One Night Stands, because that doesn't really count, because that's WWE ECW. But if you want to go in that direction, my last ECW type show was One Night Stand 2006 or 2007, whichever one was the last one. But that was the last ECW show I went to, and that's that. All right, let's move on. We've got a long way to go. Hopefully, it won't go 3 hours, but we'll see what happens. Thomas Herrera, I don't see RVD coming back. I don't see him either. I don't. Probably stay in TNA. Going to probably restructure his contract. Also, there was another show that I really remember. I think it was either Survivor Series 2012 or 2011 when the Shield debuted. I was also there when the Shield broke up as well and reunited. That's nice. I think the Shield started way after 2011. I thought it was way after that. I could be wrong. Okay. Yeah, pick my nose again. Okay. Also, if you really think about it and pay attention, all those times when the Shield made their debut, broke up, and reunited, they all happened in Indianapolis, Indiana. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Back to the slime thing yet, but there are so many who deserve that. Stephanie McMahon, Charlotte Flair, Selena Vega, maybe Nia Jax, but I wouldn't recommend it. Really should be Nia Jax. Nia Jax should be put in a fucking box with fucking explosives and blown up. Fuck her, man. I'm waiting on the day that she gets fucking released. I will fucking do a fucking dance. I will laugh my ass off when she gets released. Or sent down to NXT. I will fucking laugh. Because you know she's gonna hurt Asuka next week. You know there's gonna be something's gonna happen to Asuka and it's not gonna be good. And then if something really bad happens to Asuka, I will fucking flip out. And that she has to relinquish the title, I'll be pissed. Nia Jax should not even be in a ring. She should be home sitting on her fat ass. But they won't release her because of her lineage. of her family history because I think she's part Samoan. Which fucking sucks. Fuck her, man. Fuck her in the ass. Not literally fuck her in the ass, unless you like that kind of thing, but if she was the last woman on Earth, I would not fuck her. I would freaking die on an island than trying to do her. Good lord. Hulk Hogan racist ass, yes. They did bring it back as a movie. Which one were you talking about? I don't remember what we're talking about. I wouldn't say Naomi or Carmella. Alexa Bliss, maybe. I don't know if you remember this, but remember when Trish Stratus dumped sewage all over Stephanie McMahon? Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. That was disgusting. That was very disgusting. All right, we're almost done with comments. So we'll get back to the review and probably end the review in a little bit. Also, Lana been through enough, but a few more would help. Lana and Layla make everything sexy. I love Layla. Layla was awesome. I wish Layla would come back, but maybe reform with Michelle McCool and Layla. Lay Cool. I wish they would come back just for once. Just once. Maybe if Michelle McCool went to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, but who knows? Mount Gooley, I love Nia Jax. I'm not going to lie. Now, I do agree that she needs more training, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just a sucker for thick women. Yeah, more pushing for the cushion. If you like that kind of thing. I personally don't like her. For what she did to my second wife, Kairi Sane. Poor Kairi. I had to console her so much. She was crying in my arms. Like, my poor Nia hurt me. Nia Jax should freaking get injured. I'm not wishing that on her, but I mean, she needs to go. She needs to go. And that's that. Fuck her. All right. If not exactly to leave WWE, I think she would go back into modeling, which I don't mind because she's beautiful. Are you talking about Nia? I never knew Nyla did modeling, but maybe Katie Forbes, maybe, I don't know. It's fucking bug. Oh, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yeah, they brought it back. I never saw the movie yet. If it's on YouTube, link it to me. But maybe I'll look that up. Probably tomorrow, maybe later or tomorrow, because I want to eat something. I'm hungry as fuck right now. And I got to take my medication. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see Legends of the Hidden Temple, but not as a movie. As a game, we bring back the game shows. I mean, they brought back Double Dare with it was with Mark Summers, but he wasn't even doing the question. He was just there. They had some dumb chick, I think, doing the announcing and stuff. Not the announcing, the questions and answers and shit like that. It's horrible. That was horrible. I don't know if it's still on the air anyway. Yeah, Nia. Okay, Nia was a model. Huh. Was she slim back then, or was she still plus size? Not that I care. That's that. All right, so that finally ends the long list of comments. Let's get back to NXT Takeover. If you're just joining us, where have you been? To summarize, we had Tegan Nox, Mia Yim, and Shotzi Blackheart defeated Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, and Candice LeRae. Tegan Nox got the pin over Dakota Kai with the shiniest wizard. Match number 2, Finn Balor defeated Damian Priest with two coup de grace. Pretty good match. I gave that a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I gave the 6-woman tag 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then we get the Keith Lee defending the title against the North American title against Johnny Gargano. Keith Lee retains after 2 spear bombs and a Big Bang catastrophe. So he retains the title. Great match. He gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then match number 4, the backlot brawl for the NXT World Title. Adam Cole, baby, defeated the Velveteen Dream. Great match. He gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So after that, we get to match number 5. Tommaso Ciampa taking on Killer Kross with the lovely Scarlett Bordeaux at ring. She was looking hot tonight. Decent match. Typical ending. Predictable ending. Starts off with Ciampa beating up Killer Kross at the start, but didn't really affect Killer Kross. Kross suplexes Ciampa across the ring, but Ciampa fights back with a big boot. He sends Kross to the outside, but Kross beats down Ciampa on the outside before rolling him back in the ring. Hits a belly-to-belly suplex, and then wrenches on Ciampa's surgically repaired neck. He traps Ciampa in the corner, connects with a volley of knee shots to the head. Ow. Then he hits a Northern Light suplex, rolls directly into a short clothesline. Ciampa fought back to his feet, connects with an insecurity. Then he hits the Willow's Bell, but Kross kicks out at 2. Then Ciampa goes for the fairy tale ending, but Kross counts into a modified F5. And then he locks in the Kross jacket. Ciampa passes out. So Killer Kross gets the win, his first takeover win. Match is all right. It gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. You know they were gonna let Killer Kross lose his first takeover match, and he really had like 4 matches against lesser talent. But his first real match, they were gonna make him lose that way. So predictable, and it was kind of surprising that they gave this match. They went 6 minutes and it was a fucking squash match. Ciampa got his ass handed, so he put over Killer Kross. So that's that. And that's it. And then we get to the main event, which I really don't think should have been the main event. Should have been the backlot brawl, but get it anyway because of Charlotte Flair. Thank you. So we got to the triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair defending against Rhea Ripley and Io. Pretty good match. Very pretty good, almost great match. So with Charlotte rolling on the ring and lets Rhea and Io start off. Trade shots in the middle of the ring, but Charlotte slides back in the ring and cheap shots Ripley from behind. And then Rhea and Io double team Flair, stomp her into the corner. Rhea pounds on Flair's back with Charlotte fights back with a forearm shot. Heads to the apron, but Rhea pulls her to the floor. Goes for a rolling senton from the apron, but Charlotte moves and Rhea crashes to the ground really hard. Ow. Then she rips Rhea into the barricade and does the same to Io. She rolls Io back in the ring, goes for a belly-to-back suplex, but Io flips over and lands on her feet. Charlotte locked in a Boston Crab, but Io rolls to her back and kicks in the face to break free. Rhea comes back in the ring, levels Charlotte with a big boot, connects with a basement dropkick to Charlotte's face, but Io follows up with a tiger feint kick. And then Charlotte levels both of them with a double spear. And puts them both in the corner. She gets up top, goes for a moonsault, but Io rolls out of the way, and Ripley gets her knees up. And then Io catches Charlotte in a crossface, but Rhea breaks it up with a kick to the head. Charlotte goes for natural selection on Rhea, and falls up with double knees in the corner. But Flair hits Io with natural selection for a near fall. She locks in the figure 8 on Io, but Rhea pulls Flair out of the ring. Io's out of the ring onto Rhea, but Charlotte levels Io with a clothesline from behind. She tosses Io around the set. There's no disqualification, no countouts. They continue to brawl as Io climbs to the top of the set and hits a diving crossbody off the top of the set, which is fucking sick. I was marked out for that. Io rolls Charlotte back in the ring, heads up top, but Rhea makes her balance, so she trips. Rhea heads up top with Io and goes for a superplex, but Io reverse positions and goes for a Frankensteiner. Rhea shifts her weight to prevent the move, and Charlotte connects with a big boot to Io, but Io broke up the pin. Charlotte grabs a kendo stick and attacks both Rhea and Io. Io rolls out of the ring as Flair spears Rhea. She lands in a figure 8 on Rhea, but Shirai heads up top, hits a moonsault onto Rhea, She covers Ripley, and Flair can't untangle her legs fast enough to prevent the 3 count. So Io Shirai wins the NXT Women's Championship. I marked out. I was going completely berserk. And then afterwards, I had completely bonkers sex with her. But it is what it is. Because she's my third wife. It is what it is. So Io gets the belt, well deserving. I thought we were going to give it to Rhea for the second time, but glad they went with Io, and I hope Io holds the belt for a long time. She's going to start her feud with Rhea. Rhea's going to probably turn heel. They'll probably have a match either on NXT TV in the coming weeks, or maybe they'll go all the way to NXT Takeover Boston. But we'll see what happens with that. But pretty good match. And I gave it. Sorry about that. I gave up 3.5 out of 5 stars. Very good match. Congratulations to Io on winning the belt, and we'll see what happens with her as the weeks and months go by. And we'll see. Probably get an interview with Io, probably in broken Japanese and broken English, on NXT this week. Probably get an interview with Adam Cole, maybe with Keith Lee and Mia Yim. Probably a lot of interviews and backstage stuff. Maybe a match or two. Oh, we also saw Robert Stone of the Robert Stone brand. He was like completely stoned off his ass. That was kind of funny. But that was that. But overall, NXT TakeOver was pretty damn good. I gave 7.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment or a video reply down below. And have a nice little discussion about it in the comment section. And if you have any regular questions like we had tonight for a future Q&A, future live Q&A, start sending your questions in down below, or hit me up via Facebook or Twitter. My Twitter link is down below in the description box. And you can send your questions there in a DM or a private message on Facebook or Twitter. If you want, put it down below in this video or any one of my future videos coming up. Limit them to 4 questions. But if we do a live Q&A, you can ask probably 4 or 5. Not a lot of questions, but like maybe 4 or 5 tops. But we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for NXT TakeOver in your house. Pretty good event. Like I said, 7.5 out of 10 stars. Congratulations to Io Shirai winning the NXT Women's title. Adam Cole, retained the title, continues his reign as NXT World Champion, 373 days as of right now. So we'll see what happens with that as he goes on. Keith Lee retains the North American title, but I think he's still going to feud with Johnny Gargano. And Mia Yim is going to continue her feud with Candice LeRae. And then we'll see what happens with Finn Balor and Damian Priest, who's the next contender for Adam Cole. Might be Finn Balor, might be Killer Cross, who knows? And that's that. All right, last comment from Mal Gooley, my good buddy. In Nia's teenage years, she was slim, but then she got thick. Kind of like Chris Hero. Not that he done modeling, but Chris Hero was fucking skinny as fuck back in the day. Back when he was in PWG and Ring of Honor, he was skinny, and then he had a freaking cheeseburger fest and got mad fat, and now he's like 290 pounds or something like that. He's really fat. He's not the Chris Hero from before, and he's probably going to either TNA or AEW. But yeah, Chris Hero's not the same guy. And Nia, if she looked good back in the day, she needs to lose some weight and get some better wrestling moves, because she's fucking horrible. She needs to get released. And don't send her to AEW. Put her in Impact. I don't care. Let her beat the crap out of Nevaeh and Tasha Steelz and the like, and Kiera Hogan and Taya Valkyrie and not Rosemary, but because Rosemary is my girl, but everything in TNA. But everybody else in that division probably get hurt by Nia Jax. But she probably won't be known as Nia Jax. Probably give her a stupid name in TNA or in any other federation. Probably give some stupid name. But anyway, that's it. All right. Thank you all for watching. Thank you everybody who came in the chat. All my XWF buddies, Thunder Knuckles, that idiot Chris Chaos, and my good buddy Michael Graves. Thank you all for coming and helping me promote the XWF. Once again, XWF99.com join the revolution, and maybe you'll fight me someday. But we'll see. Thanks to Mel Gooley for coming in the chat, my good buddy. My good buddy Thomas Herrera for coming in. Little Fettuccine 69, and anybody else that came in the chat. Thank you all for making the chat possible. And as always, come to my next chat, my Raw review tomorrow night on the Killer Demons channel. So we'll talk about Raw tomorrow night as we gear up for Backlash next Sunday. And I'll be here next Sunday after Backlash to give you my Backlash review. That'll be the week before I go on vacation. So got that. So Raw should be pretty good tomorrow. Well, I think it will be good tomorrow. We'll see what happens with Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio. Seth Rollins was kind of teasing that Dominic Mysterio might be turning on his dad and joining with the disciples of Seth Rollins. That may or may not happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley ahead of their match at Backlash. We'll see what happens with Asuka and Nia Jax. Not that I really give two shits. We'll see what happens with that situation. We'll see what happens with Apollo Crews and the United States title. And with that. And maybe more with Kevin Owens and Angel Garza, because their feud is still continuing on. Still continuing on. Well, that's that. All right, everybody, thank you for watching this 2.5-hour video. Got a lot of good vibes and good chat, good discussion. Thank you all for that. So once again, 7.5 out of 10 stars for NXT Takeover in your house. And now we're on the road to NXT Takeover Boston in August. We'll see what happens come this week for NXT. And that's it. Should be a good week of wrestling. And as always, I'll be here on my respective channels to give you the reviews and some news and all that other good shit. That's that. So thank you for watching. Go to bed, everybody, if you're in the Northeast or if you're in the West Coast. Good evening. Good night. And that's it. So I'll be back tomorrow with my Raw review on the Killer Demons channel. So check it out. Tap that bell on this channel and on my other channels so you get notified when I go live. And come in the chat, join in. And all good shit. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm Peter Goins signing off. Have a great rest of your Sunday night and a good start to your week starting tomorrow. New York City's reopening tomorrow, so that's big news. Not that it's gonna open. Not gonna get the Barclays Center or the Madison Square Garden open anytime soon. But Phase 1 begins tomorrow. Hopefully, we get the Phase 2 by the end of this month. And then maybe get the Phase 3 by August. We can have people in the Barclays Center and Madison Square Garden. And maybe we'll get wrestling back. We'll get some fans in the stands near the end of the football season. Maybe by the end of the playoffs for hockey and basketball. And maybe we'll get baseball this season. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. Slowly but surely, New York City will get back to normal, hopefully. But like I said, there's probably going to be a second wave of this fucking virus come September and October and November and probably going into December and January of next year. So we can't win this fucking virus. This virus is still going to happen, and this is the new normal, everybody. That's all I got to say about that. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm Peter Goins signing off. Peace out. Rock on. If you're not down with that, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's all I can say about that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Raw review. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great night. I'm out. Peace, bitches.